Hello, everybody. I'm Conquering History Games, and I know you guys have all been in suspense. You're wondering, I've turned off the music too, so you could really feel suspenseful in case some of you know the music for the mod. But today, I'm going to be premiering because this is I'm going to try to be in the chat though, no guarantees. It's just how my schedule worked out, but we're going to be doing a brand new mod on the channel. Very excited about it. I heard about this a bit ago, and unfortunately I just haven't been able to find time to play it, but now we're going to do it. And I think that you guys are going to be really excited about it. Now, I really enjoy the alternate history mods for Hearts of Iron 4. Those are great. You know, you got your Kaiserreichs, you've got your Kaiser Redux or Kaiser Redux, you've got your TNOs, the New Order, Red Flood, Führerreich, the list goes on and on. But I don't think enough attention is given to total conversion mods that, they change the map, or it's like history in a whole other world. I guess you can maybe say that, like, Old World Blues is perhaps an example of that because it's a different map, but on the other hand, isn't the Fallout world just kind of the just still our world, but it's where the thing happened, although it's technically set in the future. But I don't know if you would consider that to be a total conversion mod. But I've had this other mod brought to my attention, which I actually do not really understand the lore for it. But I saw who some of the playable characters were, and I went, okay, so this is an alternate universe that has them included. So what we're just going to do is I'm going to go into this a little bit blind, and we're going to be playing as a certain character who I'm going to show right now, but we're going to also be spending a lot of time looking around at some of the other characters and trying to figure out, okay, how does this expanded world work? I really hope that YouTube didn't do the premiere thing where, like, even when it went live, it still counted down, because at this point, maybe we're like 5 minutes or more into the stream, and you guys are like, "When's he gonna start freaking playing already?" So we're gonna do it right now. We're gonna do it right now. Okay, so who are we going to be playing as? Well, I'm sure the Hololive fans know who this is. That's right. We are going to play Corone, and we are going to have confidence. Okay, we gotta have confidence. We're gonna get through this. We are gonna be good. We are going to be Volkswagen, Mercedes-Benz, and win. Okay, so let's go ahead and actually show the country selection screen now. All right, here we go. Yeah, so here we are, and I'm going to have a link in the description. I don't know if it's going to be there when the premiere goes up live, but at least if you're watching this later, it's going to be there. So as you can see, we have a lot of different countries that we can play as, and there's some interesting crossover here. There's Fate, but, like, the Fate universe is huge. So we've got Saber, it looks like here, specifically Arturia, as a playable character, and then Katyusha is available here. So that kind of has some crossover with my Patagonian Workers Front and my Bolshevik France campaign that I've been going. So that's kind of funny. But we're not gonna play her though. Let's go ahead and select our country. We're gonna go over here to this country. It's called, like, the County of Bronze-Tail, excuse me, I guess. And then we're gonna kind of see what's going on in here in this country. So. Yeah, I don't think I'm too familiar with this fantasy world, so we're going to have to do a lot of reading, I think. I'm going to turn the music back on right now as well. So let's, whoops, didn't mean to do that. Let's go ahead and go over to the game options, audio. Let's put that, like, about there. I think about there is where I usually have it anyway. So yeah, we're the County of Bronze Hill, but there's some other interesting characters here, there, and everywhere. So, for example, we've got Russia up here in charge of something called the Dread League, which I guess that makes a whole lot of sense. But let's find out what's going on with this County of Bronze Hill in this greater world. There's a lot of countries here that look really interesting. I'm wondering if we could look at, yeah, wow, okay, so we have some, like, customized focus trees all over the place here. Okay, this one looks small, so it probably gets bigger later. Let's take a look at ours real quick. Oh my goodness gracious. This is an enormous tree. This already looks amazing. This is going to be one of the great Hearts of Iron 4 mods, I could already tell. So let's, I guess, read up about this place. So we have here the county of Bronze Hill. Hail Grover V. In 1792, our ancestors came as refugees from the Diamond Mountain, making the arduous trek, seeking freedom from slavery. In his mercy, Emperor Grover II granted the Bronze Mountains north of Griffinheim as our new homeland, allowing us to settle and prosper. Since then, the hounds of Bronze Hill have been fiercely loyal to the Griffonian emperors, serving faithfully and diligently as guards and advisors to the imperial dynasty. The mountains contain vast wealth and resources that have helped Bronze Hill and Griffinheim grow. However, this has often come at the exploitation of many hounds. I guess that's like a metaphor. And the recent, like when people call poor people dogs, right? It's like you're just a fucking dog or something. The recent economic downturn after the disastrous collapse of the empire has ushered in a new wave of poverty and economic stagnation. Efforts to recover have been hampered by the fact that very little of our nation's burgeoning industry is domestically owned, with large chunks being operated by firms based in Greifenheim and other imperial trade centers. In recent years, this has led to a fierce debate of whether or not our assets are better managed by our Griffon allies. I guess that's what you call people who live in Griffinheim. You call them Griffones or something. Griffones, kind of like how you call people from Houston, Texas, Houstonians. Must be something like that. And they should instead be nationalized and put in the pause. Maybe PAOUSE. Put a pause to the privatization. That must be a typo, or some sort of autocorrect that happened, of Bronze Hill's inhabitants. In the meantime, the new Grover V Industrial Park in Ravensburg is nearing completion, offering new jobs and opportunities to the hounds and Gryphons of Bronze Hill. Okay, so there must be people who live in Greifenheim who live in our country as well, so that's why they're called Griffins. And the hounds... Oh yeah, because we're full of poor miners who people call dogs. Okay. As part of the Imperial Heartlands, Bronze Hill is bordered by friendly regimes and united under Imperial protection. As a vassal state, with the Imperial capital to the south, Strawberry Duchy and Sunstriker clan to the west and north, and Knights of Hellquill to the east, the threat of the tyrannical Diamond Mountain and its allies in the River Coalition seems far away. This has been both a blessing and a curse. The years of stability and protection have resulted in Bronze Hill having little military to speak of, with an ethos of stern pacifism taken up by a populace which still remembers the lingering pains felt at the paw of Pains. Maybe this was like another autocorrect. It's supposed to say Pains twice or something, of Diamond Mountain soldiers during the Great Trek and before. The main political issue facing Bronze Hill is that of the future imperial throne. It is no secret that Grover V's health is beginning to falter, and in the event of his premature death there would be conflict over the regency of his son, the future Grover VI. As to who the regent will be, only time will tell, and with the deep divisions within the Griffonian nobility and the church, the regent choice will be unlikely to please everyone. Either way, the death of an emperor is always a traumatic event for the dogs of Bronze Hill and will cause severe distress among its citizens. Count Ignatius Bronzetail has ruled Bronze Hill since this is Corone here. So I'm thinking this must take place in the Hololive alternative universe. If anybody's seen that video, that universe they're working on where they're not VTubers but they're actually themselves. So I guess Corone in this world is a count of some kind. That's interesting. Now I'm wondering where Noel and the dragon are going to show up. And then who's our emperor? Where's this Greyfine that we're talking about here? So it's this dude, this Emperor Grover V. Okay, interesting. All right, we'll have to check back on him, and I guess he's dying. So Corona here has ruled Bronze Hill since the death of her father in 1005. She's popular and well liked. However, she has yet to have been tested like her father was in the Empire's collapse in the Republican uprising of 978. In the Bronze Council, the Count's main advising council, various factions are forming, inspired by the political parties that have swiped across the industrial world. Winston Copperhill's Harmonic Conservative Party and Rufus Loudbark's National Union Party being the two most prominent outside of the old nobility who make up the council. The Count's son Barnaby has become fascinated with the Harmonists and sees Bronze Hill's future lying in their influence. Beyond the walls of the council, the Communist Party of Bronze Hill is a growing thorn in the Count's side. The Communists are growing in popularity among the lower classes, with their promises of better working conditions, removal of social inequality, societal reforms, and loyalty to the Emperor. But the Communists themselves are not united. What else? Some things always transcend alternate universes, with various factions vying for control in their loose coalition. Meanwhile, the Knights of the Bronze Cross and the Prelate of Ravensburg remain popular among the Griffins living in Bronze Hill, even if their loyalties seem to lie more towards the Church than the Emperor. With uncertainty on the horizon, only time will tell what the future of Bronze Hill will hold. Okay, interesting. So, it's a whole new world here. But wow, what a great mod. Like, that has a little welcome screen here for you that's gonna brief you on what's going on in the world. That's pretty spectacular. I don't really see other mods do that. So I think that this mod's got a real future in the community, and people are really gonna love it because it does that. Because I definitely can't imagine any reason why people would have a problem with this mod. Everything just looks spectacular so far. Okay, so I guess we need to pick a national focus somewhere from this huge custom tree that's available for us here. So I guess what we'll do is, okay, we have like a defense budget thing, which is going to help us with infantry equipment. If we could finish at an industrial park of some kind. Industry is always good to go for early, so I guess let's do that. Now, I'm not entirely sure what is going on here in terms of the lore, because like I said, we're seeing Hololive people here. We got Corona here. We got Rusia over here. If we just kind of like click around, there's some other interesting characters. We got Saber here. And then we've got Beatrice, who is a severely underrated character in ReZero, by the way. But she really got me through the first, several episodes, because that show drags at the beginning. I wasn't a fan. But, why is she here? Does this have something to do with her ability to, with the libraries and transitioning across different spaces and times? Kashira, I suppose. But I think this might be something where it's like in The Number of the Beast, and I think that maybe this world was inspired by the Number of the Beast novel by Robert Heinlein, my favorite science fiction writer, by the way, where you're traveling against all these potential universes, and then eventually there's like a meeting where they all come together. But I think that this might, at its core, be the Hololive alternative universe. So I don't know, maybe tweet at them or something to figure that out, try to find out the answer to that. Because there's just so many. Luna's over here. In Deponia, so I don't know entirely what's going on there, but I guess we're gonna have to find out as time goes on. Okay, so let's set up our military factories here. Let's see, we've got rifles here. Oh, these are breech loaded rifles. So wow, this mod has like custom military equipment. That's so interesting. Oh wow, look at that. And they've got a custom background art here. I guess let's maybe research some better guns here. But whoa, you even have a society here where you could potentially have only primitive weapons or muzzle loaders or something. So oh my gosh, it looks like there's been a whole lot of effort put into this. Yeah, these are all customized weapons. There seems to be 2 branches of infantry equipment. Like, wow. This is an amazing alternate, it's not even alternate, it's just a completely, totally different new world that's been created here. And it's one of the most amazing, things I think I've ever seen in a Hearts of Iron 4 community. I can't imagine. God, this is going to be huge. Everybody's going to want to play this. People are going to be, frothing at the mouth to play this all the time. I don't see any issues with the game so far. Okay, so let's do that. What else can we research here? Look at that. There's more custom art. Is there custom art in the background of all of these? Yeah, it looks like every single doctrine that we go to, there's custom art that's been put in the background. Wow, that is some high effort stuff. Megumin! So wow here. Oh wow, Iron Paws. This must be something customized that Corona has access to. So she has like an Iron Paw division. I guess that makes sense because she's like a dog person. Very, very interesting here. But let's work on just for right now a little bit of engineering. You can't go wrong there, and a bit of industry as well. Okay, how many divisions do we have available to us? We have 3 here, which have like some customized name here: Kongelik, Bronzigel, Garden divisions. Let's see. So we have our customized generals here: Ace Redstone, Lucia Amberheart. Wow, so they made up names as well. There's a lot of effort put in this mod, I'm telling you guys. Wow, this is really, really amazing here. And I guess we should just maybe unpause now Um, wow. Wow, wow, wow. You've got some foreign policy things here where we can, from the beginning of the game, well, once we have the political power, we could trade with some other members of the society, so we can borrow from something called Floena, which looks like that's right here, which also has, wow, looks like quite a national focus tree. Got a lot of custom icons here. What is this? The Emperor's Best Friends. When Bronze Cruise was announced to be the first destination of Grover V's Imperial Tour on the new Imperial Railway system, the administration of Count Ignatius scrambled to organize the grandest welcome festival. Delegations from all corners of the county were invited to greet him and offer him gifts. A new contingent of recruits for the Barginian Guards were ready to be officially presented to and reviewed by their beloved Emperor. Furthermore, tens of thousands of simple citizens traveled to Bronze Cruise to see the Emperor. When the Emperor arrived on his train, he was greeted by crowds around the train track for miles, organized in small groups of enthusiastic citizens or stands. The Emperor Grover II station was... oh, wow! So this guy's Emperor the Fifth... Or, no, where... Yeah, we've got Grover the Fifth, but then like somewhere in our area is a train station that was named after his presumed ancestor, Grover the Second. So that's telling me that the writers have really crafted an entire backstory to this world. Wow, that's amazing. Once again, like I can't help but wonder, like why. Like this is gonna be huge. This is gonna be huge. This mod. The Count was shocked to see his beloved Emperor looking frail and tired, but nevertheless, he warmly greeted him before kneeling. Grover smiled and personally helped him stand up before embracing him. Those near the two could hear the Emperor say, "Thank you, my friend." The ceremony continued with a small recital on the station's plaza with a chorus of puppies singing the Oath of Loyalty. Then the Emperor retired himself to his private residence at Houndsore Palace, where he rested before attending a private feast in his honor. The next day we saw several changes in the planned events, as the Emperor preferred to preserve his energy for the long journey ahead, and therefore did not attend hunts and balls. The announcement caused some disappointment among the nobility and population, but many praised the Emperor for being so thoughtful towards his subjects at large. The Emperor did, however, host several private audiences to personally receive the bidding delegations, bringing gifts to him, warmly thanking each and every one of them. When time came for Grover to leave, he stopped before embarking on his train and turned towards Ignatius. Every dog looked at him, expecting him to speak, and noticing that he seemed somewhat sad, yet he said nothing and simply embraced Ignatius before leaving. Could the Emperor ever hide something for us? So we got political power here. Wow. Incredible, incredible stuff. Yeah, and you got all these custom, focuses here. Support the Imperial Loyalty League. That seems like it's pretty good. But you know what? I think that it's time to finally officially say April Fools, everybody. April Fools. Sorry for those of you who live in time zones where it's still March 31st, but I wanted to do a tiny little April Fool's Day joke here. I know that this is Equestria War. I'm not having some sort of stroke. So the mod that we're playing here, I guess let's exit back to the menu so I can show it to y'all. So this is obviously a sub-mod for Equestria War, which changes the portraiture, some of the focuses, national spirits, and things like that. Wallpapers, as you can see here, to make it Moe. So I thought this was a very amusing sub-mod because I've always said that people are fools if they don't want to play Equestria War just because, there's ponies in the pictures, though I can't, I hate it. And in fact, if you go on to, let me show you guys something fun for those of you who didn't know it. If you go to the Equestria at War wiki, which I'm trying to do right now, hold on a second. Oh man, where's my quote? Oh man, I was on the I just went onto the Equestria at War wiki to pull up a certain thing that had me on here. But okay, they used to have a quote for me. I'm so sorry. So, here we go. Yeah. If you go onto the Equestria at War wiki, you'll see a quote that I said on my first ever game. If you turn away from this mod because of the pictures, you are missing out on what is, in my opinion, the best total map conversion mod on Hearts of Iron 4 right now. So, Anyway, and I still do believe that, and there's really people out there who won't play Equestria at War because it has pony pictures, which I think is stupid, and there's no point in really, I guess, trying to appeal to those people when you get right down to it. But here you could say this is a weird version of a humanization mod, where instead of but they're anime characters, which I think is very funny. But yeah, unfortunately, I'm just busy with so many other things. I'm going to be playing some actual Equestria at War, though, hopefully within the next week. That's going to be going up on the channel, but I just don't have time to play through on a campaign with these guys right now, but I wanted to kind of shout them out in a funny way. And thank you very much to the lead dev of Equestria, what was it, Equestria No Tyson, which I'm going to have a link to in the description below, as well as to a couple of sub-mods for it. But I spoke with him or her, I don't know, it's the internet, but I spoke to the lead dev. They were okay with me doing this. I hope I've not offended anybody. I'm wondering what the chat has been like, because this is not a live stream, it's pre-recorded. But yeah, keep an eye out for other fun things on the channel this week. And that's it. I'm Conquering History Games. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see y'all around.